Crystal Cruises has relaunched cruise service from New York City as the Crystal Symphony is setting sail this evening on her luxury Bermuda escapes. The voyage is the first in a series of 9 7-night cruises sailing round-trip from New York's Manhattan Cruise Terminal, departing every Friday through November 19, 2021. We are delighted to sail once again from New York's Manhattan Cruise Terminal, offering our guests the chance to experience Crystal's unmatched luxury, Michelin-level cuisine, and genuine personalized service on voyages close to home, said Jack Anderson, president of Crystal. Travelers can enjoy the stunning pink sand beaches and abundant outdoor pursuits of Bermuda with peace of mind, knowing that their health and safety is our #1 priority, and our comprehensive Crystal clean and measures and vaccination requirement assure them a safe and pleasurable trip. The Crystal Symphony will set sail with all guests and crew fully vaccinated, and with Crystal's guests and crew following all local health guidelines and protocols when visiting Bermuda, according to a statement. Crystal has implemented new Crystal Clean and protocols that address the unique challenges of COVID-19 with measures that are under continual review based on scientific data and evolving recommendations from local and global authorities. Already boasting one of the highest space per guest ratios in the industry and nearly twice the space per guest as ships of similar scale, Crystal Symphony is sailing with reduced capacity to offer guests even more social spaciousness. The line has also just announced that it will extend its current vaccine requirement for guests and crew through 2022. As the manager of both the Manhattan and Brooklyn cruise terminals, NYSEG has worked closely with federal, state, and local health officials as well as our terminal operator, Ports America, and the cruise lines to ensure all health and safety protocols are met. The health of operations staff, crew, and passengers remain our highest priority, said New York City Economic Development Corporation President and CEO Rachel Loeb. At the same time, we are excited to welcome the cruise lines back to New York cruise terminals as a sign of New York City's recovery. The cruise industry helps generate millions of dollars in tourism revenue across the city, bolstering Broadway, restaurants, museums, and other special events that translate into jobs for New Yorkers. All-inclusive fares for Crystal Symphony's luxury Bermuda escape start at just $1,999 per person when booked by November 3, 2021. Royal Caribbean Group Chairman and CEO Richard Fain has highlighted the work the company has done since the pandemic. According to him, by November 2021 the group's subsidiaries will have carried over 1 million cruise passengers since the restart. We wanted to show in a tangible way how safe and healthy cruising is. We're doing that today, not by theory, not by prediction, but by actual operations. We've carried over 500,000 guests and only have 41 cases amongst those 500,000 people, Fain said in his latest video address. We have always said that there will be cases aboard the ships, just as there are cases on shore. But because of our protocols, there haven't been any big outbreaks, and the few cases we have seen have been managed quickly and effectively, he added. According to Fain, 2/3 of Royal Caribbean's capacity is already operating. We are all seeing, and will continue to see, a terrific track record during this period. Bookings for 2022 demonstrate that there is pent-up demand. Our focus is, therefore, on 2022, not the remaining months of 2021. Obviously, we don't like giving up on any period, but we are more determined to do well in 2022 and 2023, even if that means accepting short-term hits this year, he said. Fain said key to Royal Caribbean's success in 2022 will be a strong wave period. To have a good wave, we need to show that we go into wave with a solid and stable operation. That means by December we want stability, none of the confusion and endless changes that we have been experiencing and that are so frustrating, he noted. Fain said that by the end of 2021, Royal Caribbean wants virtually all of its ships to be operating seamlessly in their core markets. We're stepping up on marketing to prepare for wave period. We're excited about the way forward and confident that the darkest days are behind us, as we set our sights on a strong wave and a powerful 2022, he concluded. A very optimistic Carnival Corporation executive team on the company's third-quarter earnings call said that the ships sailing so far are cash positive with an average occupancy level of 54% and that onboard revenue is off the charts. For Carnival Cruise Line, per diem revenues were reported to be up 20% over 2019, with occupancy above 70% and ramping up. 2023 EBITDA is expected to be higher than for 2019, which was a record year. To date we have carried 500,000 guests and have 50,000 on board our ships every day, said Arnold Donald, President and CEO. We expect to have all our ships sailing by next summer. Start-up plans have been announced for 71 ships through next spring, with plans for the other 24 ships to be announced shortly. The brands are taking bookings for 2023 and expect to launch 2024 shortly, thus enabling bookings further out than before. Pre-bookings are 3 times higher than previous levels, Donald noted. With 19 ships having been retired from the fleet, the result is improved unit cost, according to Donald, who added that he expected cash flow will be the primary driver to return the company to investment grade. By 2023, Donald said, he expects to have the full fleet in service, more new ships, cost infrastructure improvement, a leaner operation and occupancy levels comparable to historical levels or better. While ship operating costs are forecast to be higher on an ALBD basis in 2022 with startup costs, these expenses are not expected to reoccur in 2023, according to David Bernstein, Senior Vice President and CFO. Bernstein attributed the increased onboard spending to bundling, whereby guests buy beverage packages and other packages prior the cruise and arrive with what he called a fresh wallet, which incentivizes more onboard spending. It was noted that the new ships offer a 15 to 25% operating cost reduction per unit and are 25 to 35% more fuel efficient, while also offering a richer cabin mix which generates higher ticket revenues. SAGA's new river cruise ship, the Spirit of the Rhine, has departed on its inaugural 13-night cruise from Trier and will take in the Moselle Valley and Roman wine towns along the way, such as Bernkastel, Traben-Trarbach, and Pijsport. According to a press release, guests will have opportunity to taste the local grape as the vineyards bring in the local harvest, and will be joined by wine expert Oz Clark on the tour. The new ship's design was inspired by the culture and nature found along the Rhine, SAGA said. Guests will have access to a range of facilities on board, including a panoramic lounge and bar, a library, fitness area, an expansive sun deck with a hot tub and al fresco barbecue and 2 restaurants. We're looking forward to welcoming our brand new river cruiser, the Spirit of the Rhine, to the fleet. Everything about the ship has been designed with our customers in mind, giving them the option to do as much or as little as they like while on board thanks to the wide range of facilities, said CEO of SAGA Holidays, Chris Simmons. And when they step ashore, we've carefully curated our itineraries to show them the best of the region with a range of unique experiences. Our cruises also come with a free VIP door-to-door travel service, travel insurance, meals and drinks, complimentary Wi-Fi and a range of excursions all included in the price, he added. The ship has a maximum capacity of 190 guests who are served by 40 officers and crew. The 95 cabins are spread over 4 passenger decks. Future cruises on board the Spirit of the Rhine include a 7-night Castles and Vineyards of the Rhine cruise from Switzerland into Germany and Breisach on selected dates between October 2021 and October 2022, and the beautiful Rhine and Main cruise departing on November 8, 2021. And over 7 nights traveling from Frankfurt to Aschaffenburg, Mainz, Strasbourg, Ruchim, Boppard and Andernach before finishing in Amsterdam. Prices start from £1,049 per person. The Spirit of the Rhine will be joined by its sister ship, the Spirit of the Danube, next year. Designed as a sister ship, the Spirit of the Danube will mirror much of the design of the Spirit of the Rhine, with a design inspired by the sights of the Danube. The ship celebrated its keel-laying ceremony this year. And that concludes our latest cruise news updates for September 25th. Thank you for watching. Until next time, take care and stay safe.